Hi everyone, welcome to the Sonoma Coast. Today we're trading vineyards for coastline as we explore some of the incredible and unique beaches that this region offers. Even if you think you've experienced all that the Sonoma Coast has to offer, stay tuned. I am going to show you the Sonoma Coast like you have never seen it before. And watch till the end where I'll show you a beach that's a real hidden gem. Before we get started, please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and share it with someone you know who loves the Sonoma Coast. I'm Rachel, I'm your Marin and Sonoma County Realtor, and I am here to highlight the best of Northern California living. Sonoma County beaches are a treasure trove of natural beauty, each with its own unique personality. Whether you're a sunbather, a surfer, a fisherman, or a wildlife enthusiast, there is a perfect stretch of sand that's waiting for you. So grab your sunscreen and let's dive in. We're going to start our tour just south of the Sonoma County line at Dillon Beach in Marin County. Let's talk about what makes this beach a favorite for many, what to look for when you visit, and give you the history of those huge rocks you pass by just before getting to the beach. Dillon Beach is a cute little town with some year-round residents and a lot of vacation homes. There has been a resort here since 1888, when Irishman George Dillon and his wife Matilda started Dillon Beach Resort. It has passed hands a few times, but it maintains its boutique resort charm, and it is the only private beach in California. That brings us to the reason it is a local favorite. Because it's a private beach, they don't have to adhere to leash laws. Dogs on this beach are allowed to roam free. This makes it a worthwhile drive for dog owners from near and far. The wide open space of this beach is perfect for fun with kites. Stop in at the general store for espresso, soft serve, and rentals. A short distance inland, a natural wonder awaits, the colossal Elephant Rocks. I always wondered about these huge rocks. They stand in stark contrast to the rolling grassland surrounding them. Lucky for us, my husband is a geologist. He explained that around 100 million years ago, the Farallon tectonic plate and the North American plate were colliding here, and they pushed this deep sandstone from the bottom of the ocean upward. Over time, the land around them has eroded away, revealing these beautifully contoured behemoths. Okay, let's zip on out of here and head north to Doran Regional Park, home to Doran Beach. We'll look at a multitude of activities to do here at this beach and share a little secret about a local tradition. This expansive 2-mile stretch of sandy paradise is another local favorite. Because Doran Beach is south-facing, it's more sheltered from the wind and current, which typically come from the north. So the waves here are much more mild. It's usually less windy, and it's less dangerous for kids to play in the water here, though you should always be cautious around the Pacific Ocean. We like to build sandcastles with the kids, splash around in the water, and watch kite surfers. Now to the local tradition I promised, crab fishing. Bodega Bay is one of the only places in the world that you can fish for Dungeness crabs from the beach. And the jetty at the end of Doran Beach is the perfect place because the water in the channel is nice and deep. While you can fish and crab here any time of year, right around Thanksgiving is peak time for the Dungeness delicacy. Here you can see us the day before Thanksgiving last year. I made these 2 crabs into delicious crab cakes for Thanksgiving appetizer. And here's another secret. You don't technically need a fishing license to fish off the jetty or any public pier, but we keep our fishing licenses current. Let's head north and explore more of Bodega Bay. We'll drive through the town of Bodega Bay, where Alfred Hitchcock filmed his famous movie, The Birds. The film was actually partly inspired by the true event of a mass bird attack in Capitola, California, which was caused by toxic algae, but they didn't know that at the time. Anyway, moving right along, let's head to Bodega Harbor, the hub for commercial and sport fishing in the area. We have actually chartered boats out of here for salmon fishing, although sadly the salmon season is paused this year and last due to low numbers. Hopefully they'll be back up next year because it is pretty incredible to cook up some giant wild king salmon line caught the same day. Stop in at Spud Point Crab Company, famous for their clam chowder and crab sandwiches. There is always a line, but it's worth the wait. Today we opted for oysters and fish and chips from Fisherman's Cove next door. Don't miss this great place to walk out over Bodega Bay. We saw a massive school of anchovies and a seal bopping around the bay. Hopefully he got a tasty snack. This is a popular place for kayaking as the water is calm and flat. We watched this kook slam-worthy hydrofoil try to get up for a while, but no cigar. But let's keep moving and go now to the very tip of the bay, Bodega Head, a wildlife haven. And I'll share some more controversial history about this spot. Drive up the steep West Hill Drive, which was repaved recently, making it a much easier drive, and you'll come up on top of a dramatic ocean bluff offering breathtaking views of the Sonoma Coast. This is an ideal place to watch whales migrating. I once looked down the cliff to see a group of whales right off the coast, breaching and splashing so loud I could hear it from up on the bluff. And you can see a huge difference in the size and power of the waves here compared to those at Doran Beach, where it's more sheltered. Kids and adults alike should be very careful here, but the rocks make a fun place to climb around, and Bodega Head is another bird watching paradise. Also on Bodega Head is the UC Davis Bodega Marine Lab. You can actually take a free tour of the research center where you'll learn about their marine and coastal science research and see some colorful ocean creatures. They offer them every Friday afternoon. Just sign up on their website. And lastly, the controversial history I promised to share. In 1958, Pacific Gas and Electric planned a nuclear power plant to be built right here on Bodega Head. They actually started work on the project and dug a 70-foot pit, which is now a large pond, referred to as Hole in the Head. Locals feared the plant's impact on their way of life, on the commercial fishing industry, and with the San Andreas Fault only 2 miles away, a potential disaster. Local residents took up a fight, and after 6 years, PG&E withdrew their plans. That wraps up part 1 of our tour. I hope this encourages you to get out there and explore our beaches. In part 2, we'll head north to my personal favorite, Salmon Creek Beach, Goat Rock, the mouth of the Russian River, and beyond. And you'll have to tune back in to see that secret beach next time. Please splash that like button and slam subscribe. Thank you so much. Take care.